So, how does Hugo help my team build trust, build relationship as a team rather than just a cluster of people who happen to be sitting in the same room?
So two ways, which are both Hugo does, but are also good generic advice, I think. One is on the collaborative work. So preparing for meetings together instead of saying, "Hi team, here's the agenda for what we're going to cover," saying, "Hi team, here's the place where we can all add what we want to cover in that meeting." So we all walk into that meeting prepared and having contributed to it. And likewise, after the meeting, the accountability is done in a collaborative way. Add your notes. Here's what we discussed. Here's what we said is going to happen next. Hugo is going to chase that up for us and make sure everyone has their tasks complete before the next meeting. So that's one. The second is around sharing and default open. Default open is the notion that things by default should be shared widely across the organization unless there's a reason not to. Now, coming from a background as a corporate attorney, it's literally the opposite of what we're used to. Need to know is something completely is literally the opposite of what I'm talking about. A modern organization should make everything accessible unless they can't. And the benefit of doing that is one, on a human level, being transparent drives a culture that we're all striving for in our organizations, where there's directness, where everyone knows what they need to know, where everyone feels engaged and part of the team, even if it doesn't directly pertain to their work. But even if you don't subscribe to that, and you are perhaps a little more old-fashioned in your thinking, and need to know is really the way the school of thought that you've been brought up in. Providing the context to do your job is great rationale for sharing so widely. I can't tell you how often we've had the best marketing ideas come out of an engineering team because they've been exposed to these customer conversations, or they've seen a note from a meeting that they weren't in and had a great idea, or they read something recently that they wanted to share. And that for us has helped us create an idea meritocracy where the best idea wins, no matter who it comes from. And that's only a consequence of sharing very widely. So we enable that with Hugo, but that aside, it's a behavior that every modern organization should be prioritizing.